This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. Let's talk about it. See, these Faker fans, they think they slick. LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ Apologists, and LBJ Stance. They're so focused on Kyrie Irving and the Kyrie Irving situation, which that should not be a situation. Kyrie Irving needs to go ahead and get on fucking board because they have a championship squad, man. Kyrie Irving's going to look back at this moment if he fucks it up and say, man, I had a rare moment with Kevin Durant to really ram-a-lang the damn situation, ram-a-lang up this opportunity, ram-a-lang these motherfucking opponents. I really had an opportunity to do this with KD Trade 5. I really had an opportunity to do this with the 50, 40, 90 walking gazelle, the Mr. Do Me and I Chill. This guy right here who is the natural order of basketball restorer. I had the fundamental opportunity to do it with this guy. And I gaffed that shit up. That's what he's going to be looking back and kicking himself with. I had the opportunity to have at least 3 fucking rings and go down in history as one of the greatest point guards. He's going to be really kicking himself with this shit. But anyways, let's talk about the realness. What's going on is the Fakers are so engulfed. The LBJ Riders Media, the LBJ Brigade, the LBJ Apologists, and the LBJ Stance are so inundated, are so fixated with the Brooklyn Nets that they don't want to talk about how the Fakers are garbage. And we're going to talk about it. Russell Westbrook of Russville. This preseason, the Fakers look like trash. No, let's contextualize it. They look like trash. And I'm not a person who's big on preseason. But come on, man. The preseason is usually LeBron's time to flex his fucking muscles. I thought LeBron James was cerebral enough to figure out Russell Westbrook of Russville. Notice he can't control him. Russell Westbrook of Russville is playing the point guard. It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Who told you guys this? In its most visceral, cold-hearted, in its most visceral, unadulterated, in its most visceral, cutthroat, true-teller fashion, it was He Knows Everything. Operative word, He knows everything. He told you guys this. And he told it to you guys in a fundamental fashion. Russell Westbrook of Russville, you think Kyrie Irving is a problem? You think Kyrie Irving is annoying? Kyrie Irving can be annoying as fuck in terms of what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. Kyrie Irving don't hold a candle to Russell Westbrook of Russville when it comes to just basically being hard-headed, stubborn, and doing whatever the hell you want to do. Nobody's going to tell Russell Westbrook of Russville how to move the way that he's going to move with the Fakers, man. They don't want to talk about how that team is not symmetrical. They don't want to talk about how that team's not harmonious. They're trying to take away attention from the fact that the Fakers are garbage. That they're basically a circus clown shit show. They are taking basically public or publicity away from it. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to address the public opinion on it. And we're going to make sure we shed light right back to the task at hand. Russell Westbrook of Russville should not be on the Fakers. Because you have Westbrook and you have LeBrick. Let me say it again. You have Westbrook and you have LeBrick. We have to be honest with ourselves here, man. The Fakers are not going to make it. The Fakers are garbage. They are trash. They are not the team that people think that they are. In actuality, they are the team that people have over glamorized. They're over fucking rated. The team that people have basically overblown. When it's all said and done, the Fakers have revealed themselves for what they are. Fakers. You got 2 ball clogging players in Russell Westbrook of Russville and LeBron James. You also have an isolation player in Carmelo Anthony who basically went off script and said LeBron James is not in my top 5 ever. Carmelo's always done that. He's always taking his digs at LeBron. And now he's playing with LeBron. LeBron's giving him an opportunity to be with the Fakers, and he still took his fucking dig. Dwight Howard is not Orlando Magic's Dwight Howard. He has been well past his prime. He is a bench warmer, dog. He's a role player. Y'all tell me how this Faker squad is built for championship success. This was a la desperation move to try to counter and go up against Brooklyn Nets. Even without Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets could beat this fucking team, man. That's how bad they are. Let me say it again. Even without Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets can beat this team. That's how bad they are. The only person that the Fakers have, if we want to be honest with ourselves, is Anthony fucking Davis. But he's Anthony Frailvis. And a prediction, King strikes good. And a prediction, King strikes good. He knows everything. Told you he was one away from being injured. You guys remember that? He knows everything. Told you guys he was one away from being injured. You know, I have to say, let me say that again, because it was the truth. And what happened last year? His ass got injured. LeBron James had to basically figure it out. And LeBron James ended up having an epic meltdown of epic proportion and being first rounded, or let's contextualize it, first rounded by Devin Booker. Did that not happen? Did that not take place? Was that not the actuality? Was that not the actual fate of LeBron James? It's things that make you say, It's things that make you say, But we have to be honest with ourselves, man. When we talk this basketball, they're basically acting as if the Fakers are not a basically dysfunctional group. They are. The Fakers are as dysfunctional as you can fucking come, man. The Fakers don't look right. There's nothing about their basketball team that tells you that everybody in their respective positions are not going to bother the other person. If anything, they're going to get in each other's way. And it's going to create problems. But no one wants to talk about that. This is why they're 0-4 in the preseason. It's because they don't sync. Basketball teams that have championship habits and they have championship nature and they have championship pedigree have to sync. And if they don't sync, they don't gel, they don't mesh together, then guess what? It's not going to fucking work. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. See, we always got to make sure we bring it right back to where it belongs. They can talk about the Brooklyn Nets all they want, but they're only doing that and magnifying that because they understand that once the Lakers acquired Russell Westbrook of Russville, once they acquired Carmelo Anthony, once they acquired Dwight Howard, they're not really a championship team. They are Tinseltown Looney Tunes. I keeps the foot on the Higgs. I keeps the foot on the Higgs. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.